Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some Dominion 6. Last time we looked at M.A. Nasul, another African-inspired nation, and in my opinion, it was really shitty. I mean, no offense or anything to the actual work that was done as far as like sprites and ideas and stuff, but mechanically just not really underpowered. Really underpowered. But maybe I'm just bad. You always have to account for that. We are going to roll up another nation, and we are in the last 10 on my list. The final 10. 3 vanilla nations and 7 modded nations to go. Let's do it. 1. Okay, that is Niefelheim. So we're gonna load up Dominions Enhanced and do a little Niefelheim. Now, obviously, pretty cold nation. And if we do the 1v1, we have to kind of keep that in mind. The rivers will be crossable. And obviously, there's a strong incentive to take the Father of Winters. I don't actually know what age it's in. Yeah, okay. EA. Niefelheim, the land of eternal frost, was once the home of the frost giants. The Rimtursar, primordial giants of godlike powers, were the undisputed rulers of the world until a god of thunder hunted and slew them. The giants of Jotunheim are the descendants of the Rimtursar. From the cold glaciers in Niefelheim, frost giants have emerged anew. These Nifel giants are not nearly as powerful as their ancestors, but they are stronger by far than the giants of later ages. Giants are immensely strong and resilient, and the Jotuns are even stronger and tougher than other giant races. They are almost impervious to the cold of winter, but thunder and lightning still recognize their old quarry, and the giants of the land greatly fear the wielders of lightning bolts. Niefelheim is ruled by several Jarls, who rarely join forces. Geishas, old and wicked hags, serve the Nifel giants with sorcerous advice. The people of Niefelheim prefer to live in very cold provinces. Yes, we prefer cold scale +3. Very cold. We have Nifel giants, giant infantry, and skin shifters. We get water, blood, death, glamour, nature, and astral magic. Average priests, cold limit +2. Giant forts, and our forts reduce cold scale deaths by 2 steps. Jotun scouts. We see some of the generic traits here now. Susceptible to shock 5, cold resist 15, snow move, stealth 40, mountain forest survival. Jotun Hearst, 75 leadership, sacred. Jotun God, 50 leadership, holy 2. Jotun Jarl, 100 leadership, holy 1. Geisha, 50 leadership, 60 undead leadership, old, non-sacred, with 1 death, 1 glamour, 1 blood. Astral death, nature, glamour, blood twice, 10% for another one. Fortune teller, 10. Jotun Scrati, 485 gold, 4 recruitment points. 2 water, 2 blood, 1 holy. Water, death, glamour, blood. Shape change into a werewolf. Also, these guys are sacred. So it's 247. Yep, ish. 247 gold per turn for 7.5 research per turn. Not great. We've dealt with shitty stuff like that before. The real problem is they're just not that great of a mage. The Geishas are better, but they're old and not sacred, and also cost 300 gold, so upkeep's gonna hammer your ass. They're also a bit of a jumble here. You could get 3 death, or 3 glamour, or 3 blood, but you're probably gonna have some jumble of 2s and an astral or a nature. Yeah, the mage situation is rough. Having a pretender give us an alternate mage would be pretty good. Maybe even a better choice than the Father of Winters, but that's debatable. And then Neefel Jarl, cap only, 715 gold, 4 recruitment points, 150 leadership, 100 undead, 2 holy points to recruit, 3 water, 2 death, 2 holy, water, death, glamour, 10% for another one. So, yeah, third of these guys will be 4 water, or 3 death, or have a glamour. Cold resist 30, chill 18, cold power 1, ice protection 3. 75 hit points, 8 natural protection, 18 defense, 18 MR, 15 morale. Yeah, they are thugs. Hella thugs. Units, we have Jotun Bondi. 31 hit points, size 6 dudes with 13 protection, 10 defense with a shield, 12 MR, 11 morale, 13 speed, 9 attack on the axe for 27 damage. So they're not going to land many hits, but when they do, you will feel it. And this is our basic militia unit. Jotun Warrior, 33 hit points, 13 protection, 12 defense with shield, 12 MR, 12 morale, 13 speed, length 4 spears, 10 attack, 24 piercing. Yep. Different Jotun Warrior with a Javelin, range 21, 23 damage, and Axe, 10 attack, 29 damage. And even their Axe is length 2 because they're big boys. Hurlers have hand axes and they can throw boulders, which is an AoE 1. Well, so the main boulder is 36 damage. And then it's an AoE 1, like 15 damage, defense negates, and stun if it does any damage. And they have 2 boulders to throw. It's not bad. Huskarls, 35 hit points, 14 protection, 12 defense with shield, 11 attack axe for 29 damage. Just a very solid thing, man. Very solid. Go to Huskarls. 14 protection, 13 defense with shield, 11 attack, length 4 spear for 24 piercing, and can throw javelins. Range 21, 23 piercing. Range 21 on a javelin is pretty phenomenal. Jotun Herdman, 38 hit points, 16 protection, 15 defense with shield, 12 MR, 13 morale, broadsword length 2, 13 attack, 28 slashing. I mean, these guys are expensive. 50 gold, non-sacred, 33 resources, 31 recruitment points. But man, oh man, are they good. And last but not least, the Neefel Giant, Sacred, Holy 2, 140 gold each, 69 hit points, size 9, 14 protection, 13 defense with shield, 15 MR, 14 morale, cold 25, chill 10, cold power 1, ice protection 2, length 2, rhyme axe, 12 attack, 33 magic slashing damage. Yes. For summons, we get Great Bears, Jotun Wolves, which are sacreds, Jotun Draugs, very nice. Size 6 undead with 70 hit points, 18 protection, shields, fear 5, chill 3, amphibians, broadsword, like just really good. Rimveti. It depends on how many you get, I guess. They're not great, but they are size 2 with 10 hit points, 9 protection, 13 defense with shields, chill 2, 12 attack rhyme axes for 18 magic slashing damage. Ice elementals, also really good. Size 8 tramplers. Slash resist. Various things. Call Jotun Wolf. So we get this for free, level 0. 2 nature gems gets you 1 wolf. And then later, we're going to get more. We get Summon Rimveti. You get 5 plus 1 for 5 water gems. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. Draugs, you get 3 Jotun Draugs for 8 death gems. This is EA. So... yeah, Brood of Garm, though, this is the much nicer one. You get 5 plus 1/2 for 10 nature gems. Now, even if you had 9 nature, that's really only 8 for 10. So you're never getting a 1-to-1 ratio here. But still, it's pretty good. Son of Mim. Pretty good to do because it has Inspiring Researcher. It summons the Son of Fenrir, surrounded by his lesser kin, followed by Biting Winds. Well, actually, I'm not really sure if it does. Might just population minus 5%, cold scale plus 3. Alteration, we get Snowstorm. Range 5, 8 air gems, plus 3 cold scale, population minus 5%, storm enchantment in battle for 1 month. Entombment Ice, range 30 plus. 1 person, perfect precision, 12 plus 2 armor negating damage, and AoE 1 Ice Tomb. Doesn't affect friendlies. Target suffers 12 plus cold damage and is encased in ice for 10 points. Each point grants plus 1 protection. Strength roll versus 12 reduces the number of encased points. Target gets 5 cold fatigue damage each turn while encased. Okay. Endurance of Giants. 3 death gems. Affects the entire battlefield with minus 25% combat speed. D4 fatigue per square moved. Encumbrance increased by plus 3. But it can be negated by large or strong beings, which means that our size 6 units will always ignore this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Evocation, we got the Winds of Niefelheim, range 25 only. 75 cast time, 4 plus 1 area effect. Doesn't affect friendly. And gives them big fatigue and chill and suffer from fatigue each turn. Pretty great. Range 25 is not ideal, but nice spell. Nefelwinter. Range 4, 40 water gems. 8 armor negating cold damage. And an ice giant assault. Okay. Construction. Looking like not much. You'd think we'd get some discounts on like Frostbrand or something, but I guess. Enchantment, Animate Ice, 5 plus 1/2 Ice Elemental for 10 water gems. That's a very good use of water gems. Thaumaturgy, Saith, Curse, Curses, blah blah blah. We don't really need that. Well of Knowledge, grants Master Ritualist 1. Okay, to the caster. Visit Yggdrasil, heals all your afflictions for 15 nature gems. Blood Magic, send a Mara. Randomly targeted commander suffers a chest wound. Illwinter, affects the entire world, 50% chance of unrest plus D4, cold plus 1 for every 4 months, random attack in cold provinces, allows recruitment of 1 Nephil giant in every fort for Jotun nation. Yeah, I mean, if you're going big on Nephil giants, that's a pretty big thing for you. Steel Vitality, 3 blood slaves. All enemies suffer permanent minus 4 strength. 50% of friendly units gain plus 4 strength. Nice. And Jotun Prayer, AoE 5, shock resistance plus 5. Pretty handy if we are up against an air nation. Okay. So the Jotun Wolf. It's a size 6 wolf with 30 hit points, 9 protection, 10 defense, 14 MR, 17 morale, 28 speed. Fear 5, cold resist 15, berserker plus 3, Dark Vision 50. 13 attack Bite for 25, 13 attack Claw for 23. They're really pretty nasty, and they're sacred. I think I lean towards getting a bless for them over getting a bless for the Giants, although I think they will benefit from similar blesses. The Giants want the usual just sort of giant shit, like regen, blood bond sort of stuff. Whereas the Jotuns wouldn't benefit, or the Wolves wouldn't benefit as much from that. They would rather have hard skin. I mean, they'd kind of benefit from Enlarge. It would give them 10 hit points, but... yeah, and Enlarge is cheaper than Undyne 5 Enchanted Blood. Maybe. But yeah, I lean towards buffing the Wolves. We could take a Pretender that buffs the Wolves. The Vargur can call 3 Jotun Wolves each turn, may summon a Jotun Werewolf commander each month. I think there's something else. The Son of Fenrir. Mostly about just, like, yeah. Of course, we can always take the old standby, the Great Bear. Gives +4 hit points, +2 strength. Everyone benefits from that. He's an old standby. But I think mostly I'm looking for someone that gives us a new recruitable mage. Which is probably up in the upper scale. Yeah. There are many. Still have not made my spreadsheet. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 none of that. Well, this gets you Sea Fathers, Water 2, Holy 1. Well, that's not very good. Banefire Dracolich gives you Banefire Adepts, Death 1, Fire 1, and then Death or Fire. Pretty classic, but maybe not exactly what I had in mind. No, 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 none of that's going to be a good option. No, there might not be a good option, really. Great Sage does let you recruit sages and lore masters, which aren't super great. Sage is just 1 astral, 15 research, old age. And then the lore master is 26 research, old age, with +1 to fire, air, water, earth, astral death, nature, or glamour 3 times. So big, massive jumble. Master Enchanter gives you the Fey Dream Enchantress. Nature 1, blah, blah, blah. Fire, air, water, earth, nature. 50% fire, air, water, earth, nature. It's a decent jumble, I suppose. Apprentices, fire, air, water, earth. It's decent, I mean, I guess. Thing with him is that he, new paths cost 60, so he's set really hard on fire, air, water, earth. Which is fine, it's not terrible or anything. It covers most of what you'd want, but it doesn't give us... any regen of any kind for our sacreds. It's not necessary, I suppose. I mean, we could find some good stuff in there. Oh boy, or I stick with the mages we have and just grab Father Winters for easy Winterwolf PD. Problem is I don't really benefit from the cold resist. I don't know, there's many different ways we could go, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm all over the place here. We take the egg. We've done well with the egg before. Doesn't really help anything of anything, but it's an egg. We can take the Son of Fenrir because we're going in on all the wolves. Temples in a cold forest may summon 1d3 Jotun wolves each turn. Handle times 10% chance. Not amazing or anything. There we don't have that many forests. We get a few. Okay. Fuck it. Now, we do need some pretty good scales. I think money's going to be our primary problem rather than resources, so I'm still going to take Sloth 1. But Growth 2. Maybe Misfortune 1. And then... probably going to have to go Dormant here because I need some big Earth. Something like that. Hard Skin. Larger is 7 points. Just doesn't help my wolves that much. I could take Chill Aura, but Grip of Winter is going to be on, like, every battle, so it doesn't really help much. I'd probably lean towards Recuperation, I guess. I don't know if it's worth it to even help their defense. That's some BS, man. Fuck, 1 bless point. They even have? They already have snow move. Yeah, it's pointless. I figured. I don't know. Swamp survival. Sure. There's so much wrong with this. There's a lot wrong with this. Lodfobner. We're just fucking around at this point. If I wanted to win, I would have just taken Father of Winners, called it a day, but I didn't. Alright, as far as units, yeah, I like the Herdmen quite a bit. They are pricey at the start, though, and for just expansion purposes, I think we'll do fine with Jotun warriors with javelins. And then mages, I don't even know, man. I guess Geishas, but it's so pricey. These guys are more expensive up front, and they're sacred. It's probably the better option. Fuck. Fucking hell. .28 speed, easy sort of cav option. Up against Tian Chi. Okay, well, he'll definitely suffer under the cold. Grip of Winter will have a grip on his dick, I guess. Or something. Now, can I even get nature magic, by the way? Oh, yes. The Geishas can. Probably want to kickstart that pretty fast. Okay. If you could just give me a nature mage, can really get things going. Beautiful. 1,600 gold for free is pretty beautiful. And still no nature. Giant nations don't have much problems with expansion. 1 nature is what you're going to give me, huh? Alright, well, our god arrived, and he's got a lot of nature. So I guess he'll be searching for right now. We're going to send out you to go build temples. You can site search. Yes, good. Ah, God, fucking illusionist! No! That's such a shitty province. I should have known. I haven't encountered one in a long time. I just didn't even think about it. Right, research. Well, Brood of Garm is big, but Mother Oak is probably bigger. Let's go Alt 5, Conjuration 4. Get out of here, asshole. Money, 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 money. Boy, are we gonna need money. Because all of this land is going to be crossable before long. I assume, okay, he's got heat scales, so as long as our dominion stays where it is, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, can we dump all that, dump all that, dump all that, or dump everything? No, not even close. Construct giant palisade. Money will situate eventually. God damn Ictiids. Fuck. Well. Temper flesh. Moss body. Personal iron skin. Personal regen. Attack closest. Could be fine. Oh, we got our good research. Okay, well then beyond that, Skelly spam, I suppose, is... Nah, well, yes. I mean, we want Grip of Winter. Okay. Ooh, he actually beat all my herdmen. Well, his chariots can't kill my herdmen, but his sacreds sure as shit can, and his bless must be pretty darn good. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we won. So very barely that I can't even explain it to you. Holy shit, that was close. Moments away. Because he got hit with decay. That's what they have on their bless. Jesus. Great job. Great job, Jeremy. Holy shit. Yeah, Withering Weapons, Blur, Undying 2, for whatever reason. Dark Vision, True Sight, Undead Leadership plus 50. Mostly the Withering Weapons problem. Also, PD is going to be tricky due to how much chariots he has. We really need Grip of Winter. Yeah, really could benefit from it. Alright, well... I mean, our PD is all giants. Shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. You can search now. You're fine. Do I have a candidate that can cast? Yeah, we got a 3 water dude. Yeah. So, Grip of Winter is 4 water, 1 gem. Water Lens gives a gem. Upcasting a little tricky, but Robe of the Sea does it pretty nicely, so it shouldn't be too much trouble to cast. Good. Shrouded Lands. 2 Glamour, 2 Nature, 2 Astral, increase growth by 2. Bang. Okay. Good. Good. Struck Temple. Yeah, I mean, we are losing units, unfortunately. But it's okay. Let's get Mother Oak going. Let's get that going. Good. You are going to cast Mother Oak. We lost a temple in Mapito Cliffs. I do see stacking quite a lot of undead, actually. Sort of a stupid amount of undead, which is a pretty good counter to Grip of Winter. A counter that I'm not pleased about. I mean, I'm still gonna cast it, of course. Because why would I not? But it's certainly annoying. Good. Well, I think we're doing all right on defense. We can also do Mechanical Militia. But I think Riches from Beneath is important. We might already be... Yeah, we can already cast that. But we could go for Earthblood Deepwell. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, we can get a Water Lens for him, and we can get a Robe of the Sea for him. And then he'll be all good to just cast it every battle. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of wolves. Let's take a gander. Ooh, he's bringing the heat on this one. Winter wolves exist. Group of Winter, I mean, that'll affect the fire snakes and his human troops that he's bringing in. His sacreds, maybe? I don't think they had... Okay, they have cold resist 5, granted. But he's still can be affected by it. Just -8 versus... Yeah. So, dice rolls. Can still affect them. Yeah, his human troops are shit. Good. Sent in 590, lost 573. Pretty good. I lost 22 wolves, 5 herdmen. But the wolves got 238 kills, so how can I really complain? And 22 wolves died there. He's summoning, what, 7 a turn? About 3 turns worth of wolves. It's not great, but not terrible. I mean, he's summoning a lot of undead, but I don't know. Undead kind of suck. Yeah, he just lost another 480. Also, we have 47 Holy shit. An indie recruitable 100-liter ship sacred commander. That's gotta be Dominions Enhanced. You don't see shit like that otherwise. I think we're good on Herdman for now. I could make some giants. Just for funds. For funsies. $1,700 gold for free. We should put PD on all our provinces, perhaps. That would be smart. The other thing I can do is go in the water with the wolf, which is also good and smart. The other thing I thought maybe about him doing is casting Ball Vapors as like a solo thug. He has poison resist 15. Yeah, and we can make Fairy in a bottle. It's pretty good. It's not good against all his undead or anything. I don't know if he really needs it to take the water. The only thing I'm worried about is this wick spot. I don't know what gives you disbelief. Nothing? Oh, this. Amulet of Clarity. Disbelief 2. It's pretty minor, but I guess True Sight's also nice. So make an Amulet of Clarity for him. Get him a Ring of Water Breathing. Get him... Oh, I don't know, man. He already has Fear. Astral Serpent's not really that good. It strikes up twice per round with 3 armor negating magic piercing. It doesn't add your strength. And it can't be used for repelling or anything. Yeah, it does have death poison on it. It's okay, I guess. I guess. 3 armor negating with death poison twice per round. And it's got +5 attack, so it's like guaranteed to hit. And then one other thing. Oh, I don't know, man. Surely there's something else good. Displace body? Sure. Alright. You're gonna have to chill for a moment. Okay. No, don't attack current province, please. 193 rounds. But we got him. Holy shit. And it was just 2 illusionists. That's it. That's all that was there, but it's just... They're so annoying, even with True Sight. Luckily, he has recuperation, because now he's blind. Even so, I think he can take that. He hit me in Wick, which I just took. He sailed over immediately. You cotton-headed ninny-muggin. Deadly disease is spreading in Dunster, huh? What the fuck? Here it is, a fort in Old Land? He's pumping out harvesters of sorrow everywhere? What the fuck is going on? Okay, well, we're almost never gonna take that then. One harvester of sorrow. He has fear 15. We need mechanical militia. Alright, you convinced me. Yeah, and he's moving around to basically every province. And the Harvester of Sorrow... I can't look at it. It's fine. Hold on. Harvester has stealth 65. That means I need 65 PD. I'm pretty sure. I need 65 patrol strength to have a 50-50 shot of finding him. That's a lot. So for now, we're just going to cast Earthblood Deepwell. It's in my capital, and I just lost 2,500 people there, so that's nice. And there's disease spreading. 20 Earth Gems a turn. Jeez. Then we're going to cast Riches from Beneath, so we have a lot of money to put in for PD. Yep. And then now we're just waiting. No, we have mechanics. It's at level 6 in this version. I'm still going to go for 8. So it's 60 Earth Gems. I want it now. Okay. Good. Well, we should have like 40 in every province, I guess, at least. Still not great odds of catching them, even though you'd think with mechanical militia, it would be a lot easier to catch them. Scout, frog, raven, frog. It's got shit just running around everywhere in my land. Yeah, upkeep. The Scrotties, pretty expensive. Herdmen, pretty expensive. 26 Nievel Giants are also getting up there now. Also, Dominion-wise, we're not doing amazing, because he's hitting me in the water with all this shit. Okay. sure are paralyzing me, man. No doubt about that. What the hell? Yeah. What a jumble of shit. Kludge, 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 kludge. Battling Nace. Let's see. With all my shit, all his shit. Ooh, he also built Iron Flies. That's pretty bad with our shock vulnerability. Okay. Well, he sent in 899. He lost 795. I lost 15 wolves, who got 380 kills. The Giants got 63 and didn't lose anybody, so that's pretty good. And the Iron Flies got 116. I was really worried I was going to lose a commander or something, but no, it didn't happen. We are... Ooh. That's a lot of dispossessed spirits. Ugh. And I didn't have that much PD there. I didn't expect his shit, his water weirds and stuff. Okay, there we lost the Bone Tribe Headhunter. Damn you. Damn you to hell. Okay. Well, what we're going to do then is just launch troops. Harvester of Sorrows. Honestly, really annoying. He fucking feared all my giants off. We did kill him, though. Killed a lot of stuff. And then he also simultaneously launched a massive attack on Nace. And took that. So now we have to go back to that. We gotta load up some decent stuff there. We're gonna load up decent stuff here. And then now we have to launch another attack on that. Take that back. So all those giants ended up, like, scattered all over the place. Okay, well, we got shit to pick up anyways, so get me a Jarl. Actually, fuck it. Don't give me a Jarl, just give me one of these nice bone dudes. Ouch. Well, we paid for that one, didn't we? Without the benefit of our PD, a little annoying. But we're back where we belong, so everything's okay here. Cleared out my upkeep a bit. Okay. Can get mechanical monsters. Pretty nice. Mechanical giants, which are pretty nice. But what we really want is the mechanical army, construction 8. And then I'll take those armies down into the water and take his fort from him. In the meantime, though, I think we're fairly secure when it comes to our water provinces. So we're going to make a ring of water breathing and send a priest down there. How about you? Oh, yeah. We had all the bags of wine because there was concern about supply issues, and then he killed basically my entire army, so there are no issues. I guess while you're here, you may as well be summoning Brood of Garm. You could also be summoning Rimvetti. Just to have something fun. Good, 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 good. Yep, good, good. Build temple. Fine, 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 fine. Oh, yeah. Right. Whoops. Yeah, we have a lot of gems. What we don't have is Dominion. I'm actually about to get Dom killed. I wonder why that is, exactly. Couldn't it be just because he's got this? He has Big Astral. I wonder if he bum rushed Juggernauts. In which case, I'm basically fucked. Construction 8. Well, we could convert a lot of gems. Empower the shit out of Son of Fenrir, so that he can make Juggernauts. So we can stay afloat. Sort of our only hope, really. I mean, I didn't notice this. I wasn't even paying attention. How can that happen? Yeah, he doesn't have like heretic. The Harvester of Sorrow is not a heretic or anything, so this is crazy. Okay, well, we're pretty fucked. Uh, Unless there's something I can cast that gives us Dominion. There's that one that does it in all forests or something. But I don't... think we have access to that. Oh yeah, Gift of Health. That'll help. No, not really. No, we got wiped out. Holy shit, how did that even happen? He must have had juggernauts, right? That's the only way. Or he had a pretender that was just crazy? Like, if he had a pretender that spread like 5 temples, and he had the water provinces where he had temples, maybe? But we didn't lose that many temples. We were pretty good about building them. I don't know. That's nuts. And I just wasn't even paying attention to it because that like never happens. He had the Demi-Lich. The Demi-Lich isn't weird. I mean, he almost certainly had big astral, but can't imagine he just beelined that many juggernauts, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. That was really weird. Much like when we play and sometimes the AI just gets dom killed. Things happen. I mean, keep in mind, like, it's all dice rolls. You know, like dom spreading and whether or not you gain dominion in a province, he loses dominion, you know, all that. It's all just like random dice rolls, so things can happen. And once you get a foothold, it's a lot easier to just keep spreading from the foothold. So a string of bad luck, or I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We don't have access to all the information. I wish I could at least see his fucking pretender, or you know, I wish you could, after a game was over, you should have just full information. I should be able to look at every province, see all the information, all the units, everything. Like, why hide that? Okay, well, that was sort of I should have gone with the Winter Wolves, but I don't know. I mean, the Father of Winters wouldn't have been that good with expansion compared to the Son of Fenrir. And we didn't really have that much trouble or setbacks. I mean, it was mostly okay. It was just the AI played a better game than us. He got into the water real quick because he had lots of undead. He had Harvesters of Sorrow just shitting all over my kingdom. And then yeah, his masses of undead didn't suffer too much from Grip of Winter and all that. So yeah, I guess props to him. I think the Wolves were pretty good. Obviously, most people playing Niefelheim are going to go with the Neefel Giants, and it's very easy to just take a Hellbless Neefel Giants and just stomp everything on the field. Especially if you're fighting like a normal human nation, not an undead nation or something. These guys with regen Blood Bond, chill 10 on all of them. Like they're just gonna get, everything's gonna fatigue out and just get slaughtered by these massive Rymaxes and be unable to sufficiently tear through Neefel Giants that have, like, you know, that are regenning 6 per turn and spreading half their damage to their other giants and stuff. Like, just, yeah. I mean, it's very easy to do so. Yeah, like Hellbless, regen Blood Bond. Well, oh, but he has to take blood. Yeah, something like that. Regen, blood bond, recuperation's probably what you want, but you'd also want larger. I don't know how you'll swing all that. Yeah, not quite dormant, but you'll have a hell of a time expanding. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then you have 2 points left over for, well, shock resist would be pretty nice. But maybe just magic resist. There you go. So that's your Hellbless. So this would give you they'd be size 10 and they would have 23 extra, so 92 hit points. They would regen 9 per turn per round. And they would split half their incoming damage to other units within 5 range. And then they would all regen 9 per round. They would recuperate any afflictions they take. And they would have Awe 3 due to Idol of the Sun. Now, one problem with Idol of the Sun is he increases the heat scale limit by 2. So you can only go to cold 2, and you actually prefer cold scale 3. So you're already on a penalty for that. But you really want cold scales because of cold power 1 and ice protection 2. So it's a little iffy just to get Awe 3. But I mean, my god, Awe 3 on top of all that is pretty good. So that would be another route you could take. I think that's a little if you're on a 1v1. If we had done a throne game, I would have leaned towards that because 30 Neefel Giants can pretty much, with that bless, could pretty much take almost any throne except for like a Spring Hawk or a Watcher throne or something. Yeah, but I leaned against it. I mean, Neefel Giants are good even with like with no bless whatsoever, but they are pretty pricey, and I knew I was going to have money troubles for quite a while because money is always the issue on this 1v1. So I figured summoning Jotun Wolves would be better, and they were pretty good. They were pretty darn good, and it's a nice sacred summon. I'm not really sure where we went wrong, to be honest. Well, me not paying attention, because I had a lot of priests that I could have just sent out to every province to preach for a while. You really... Yeah. You gotta maintain the border at the very least. Anyways, yeah, so Niefelheim, it's a pretty good nation. I mean, I think it's a pretty noob-friendly nation. I think it's often recommended for, like, Dominion's beginner nations. Beginner-friendly nations, blah, blah, blah. EA Abyssia is one of the easiest. EA Mekon. Niefelheim. Yeah, Mekon gets mentioned a lot. Because they don't have sacreds. I guess it doesn't get mentioned that often. Yeah, it probably doesn't get mentioned that often because... Yeah, I could see there's some pitfalls. I mean, magic is one thing, and they say, like, so for MA Ulm, that's like my go-to. If you're going to start playing game, pick MA Ulm, right? That's what I did my tutorial videos with. And it's not that there are no magic or anything. You don't have to, you don't need magic. It's like, no, I mean, they have magic, but they have very singular magic. You really only need to make like one mage. That's it. And it allows you to really focus on that one mage and everything that one mage can do. And mostly what that mage is going to do is just like the basic like buff spells, the construction spells, giant strength warriors. Like you can really just hone in on that. Those are great buffs for your troops. Like it's really easy to understand those few spells. And then they can cast like iron darts. They can cast like their just evocation thing. And you don't even have to script that because they're probably going to cast it anyways. You know, it's really simple, easy stuff. Whereas here with Niefelheim, your mages are... You have two mages, really. You have the Geishas, who have death, glamour, blood, and then a mix of, like, astral and nature. Like, it's a big jumble of shit. They're pricey, and they're old. So it's a lot harder to figure out exactly what you should do with these guys as a noob. And then there's the Jotun Scrati, who are 4 recruitment points. So you're only getting one of these every other turn, which is okay, but then it's also blood magic, which you're just not going to touch much. Some jumble of stuff, and then water magic, which is, again, trickier to understand what exactly you should use it for with a nation like this. You know, Grip of Winter is an obvious very choice, but it's not obvious when you first start playing the game. There's, like, Wave Warriors. That's really good. But again, would you know to think about... I mean, I guess you wouldn't know really with MA Ulm either. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think maybe Jotunheim gets mentioned. MA Jotunheim. Very similar nation. This is sort of the progression nation from Niefelheim. Expanded roster a bit. Their mage situation is similar. They have the Geishas. They have the Scratis. Similar problems. Yeah, so it's another one that I think is mentioned from time to time as a beginner-ish nation. Pretty much any nation with giants is, like, not the worst choice for a newbie, but yeah, I just, yeah. I see why people would say Mekone. And again, it's a giant nation. They have no sacred, so you can't really fuck up a bless or anything or worry about a bless too much. Even if you just press fucking random on your bless, you know, like, whatever. And then the mage's situation, you know, you've got some fire and earth in there, which is much like Ulm. Pretty understandable stuff. Yeah. But yeah, if you just make gigantes and stuff like that, you do alright. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. So yeah, I think Niefelheim's pretty solid. I like him. I didn't want to do the sort of classic Hellblessed thing, so we tried something different. Didn't end up working, but I don't think that's the Wolves' fault. That's just me not paying attention and some sort of inexplicable means that the AI just stomped in our Dominion. Oh well. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.